YouTube, welcome back to the channel for episode 3 of Solo Q2 Iridescent. Men, hope you guys have been enjoying the series so far. We start off with a great shot to take out the first enemy, and we're in control on what map? Expert, man. We're trying to carry on the streak here. We're kind of progressing well, man. We're in Platinum 3 right now, obviously the start of the new season. Our goal is to get to Diamond by the end of this week, and then from there, man, we'll see how it goes. I want to start streaming my journey as well. I did stream a bit before, but recently I've been a bit busy, man. So if you guys want to see me stream, let me know down in the comments. If enough of you guys like and comment on this video, I'll get the stream started for the journey, man. Let's hit 100 likes. If we hit 100 likes, I'll get the stream back on for the journey. We're going through here. We get a great hip fire kill, and once we kind of open up the blood there, I wanted to go to the roof skybar. Yes, that's right. If you guys remember the roof skybar comment, you guys are a real one, man. We're calling that the roof skybar, and I want to get there because I want to basically have the map control, and from there you just can see a lot of the map here. So the enemies are on the B point. I don't want to give it to them fully, but at the same time, I don't want to commit because I'm on the other side of the map. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to play a bit passive on the left-hand side here, and you can see what we're trying to do. I'm trying to get into a position here where I can just kind of camera my opponents. I'm going to jump through. We basically gave them B for free, which it isn't ideal, but if you can get a good enough setup on A, you'll be all right here, so you'll see what happens. We go through, and that's just a great read from myself. I kind of go back off. I have expected somebody to kind of over-challenge. We get 4 down, and this is where you can really start to punish the enemy team. So what I do in this scenario, there's a couple of things I want to talk about because it's okay, but I could have done better. So right here, I know that they're going to spawn in the bottom area of the minimap, right? I know they're going to spawn there, and I'm not sure if you just saw, but somebody on the left just walked past that car. Now, I didn't actually notice it in game, but I just saw it now, and somebody walked past the car. That's the guy who killed me. So the reason I sat in that spot, and it would have worked, is because I was able to watch the cross, but just during the game, because it was so fast, I didn't realize somebody crossed there, and it kind of backfired. So I had the right plan, but I just didn't, the execution wasn't quite there. Now on defense on this map with an assault rifle, you see I'm kind of sprinting like a weirdo right now. It's because the sprinting, the bug right now when I played, this was the first day of the season, the sprinting glitch was all over the place, man, and I started changing my settings. I was tweaking, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I was down bad. I don't know what happened to my settings. I thought it was me, but I found out on Twitter that it wasn't actually me. The game is a bit bugged, so the movement's gonna be a bit weird here, but we go through, we take out one, gonna back off, and yeah, we're just trying to stop them from getting on the point here. Now on this map, on this specific point, what I personally like to do is I like to go through the left hand side because I just feel like you have so much more vision, but obviously we don't have the luxury of doing that right now. So we're gonna go through, I spot one enemy out in the distance, we're gonna take him out, a nice drop shot. My teammate's there, we almost get the guy on the stairs, but we've just done enough. We made him weak, we've just done enough to kind of back him off there, and now we're just trying to desperately go towards the left hand side here. As I mentioned, this left side is a lot easier. We go through, we take out one, we get a grenade over. We don't have a lot of time to work with, so I really need to get on the point. I spot a guy in the distance, we're going to take him out. That's a 2-piece. And now, although that the hill's almost done, I'm not going to panic. I'm going to go through, take my time, and just try to play the angles. That's the most important thing in this scenario. Not to panic, play your kills as a team. We go through, we get a 3-piece, and just like that, we're starting to fry here, man. We're starting to put the pressure on our opponents. With 30 seconds left, I'm in a great position. Now, the key thing here is if I don't die, we'll win the round, essentially. So that's what I told myself. Do not die. Play your life here. Doesn't matter about the kills. Play your life and you'll win the round. So I go through, I'm trying to sound to the left hand, trying to play it carefully. I shoulder it again, and you see that's 2 kills there just from jumping around the corner. We get a fantastic read onto the third. I had no intel that he was there. I just kind of guessed. I just kind of thought, where could he be? I went for that kind of downwards dive, and it worked out really well. We're one off the cruise missile, going to go prone. I like to kind of open up the map to see where they are. I see the guy jumping out, we take him out, and just like that, we were able to play very confidently. We managed to get a 6-piece at the end. We're on 12 kills for the round. For a round 1, man, that's really impressive stuff. And I think the game really changed when I went to that left-hand side of the map. I played patient. I was able to lock down that map. Now, a lot of comments, man, I've seen a lot of comments saying, you know, oh, I watch your videos, but I'm still not improving. And it is quite difficult because obviously everyone's got specific problems that they struggle with. But I have one kind of advice that really applies to everyone. Even me, even everyone is, if you can, no matter what you're on Xbox or if you're on PlayStation or PC, try to record your gameplay with the record that feature on Xbox or whatever. I don't know how PlayStation works. Try to record your gameplay and just watch it back. Once you're done, if you've got a bit of time, just watch it back and spend some time really studying your gameplay. Imagine because you guys watch my channel, right, to improve. So pretend you're watching me or someone, and I'm sure when you're watching me, you're critical like everyone is. Like, I'm always like that as well. Like, I'm sure you're watching like, I would have done this. Oh, that's a good play. Stuff like that. So just do that for your own gameplay, and you'll be very surprised at how many things you notice in your own gameplay that you wouldn't notice in game. Because when you're looking at it back from a different lens, it's a lot easier to kind of judge and be like, right, why do I keep doing that? It clearly didn't work. So yeah, that's just a bit of a hint for you guys. Going through here on the B point, my teammate's doing a good job of getting B, but the main worry for me isn't really the point. It's kind of the catwalk area behind us. So as soon as I get these kills, I'm very, very wary of the catwalk behind us. The guy gets a good angle on me. I almost get him, but we do get taken out. The trade's going forward. And we're in a great position here, 23 to 20. I notice I spawn all the way on the right here. Now, in this scenario, I love to switch up the play. While my teammates are on B, I love to move towards A there. And honestly, if I won that gunfight, man, I would have really opened up the A point. Great shots from my opponent. Honestly, I actually just appreciate. In the moment, I was like, right, that was just really good shots. Nothing to really, I can't complain. That was just great shots from my opponent. We go through, we snake this guy. And here, this is what I like to call the Crimson Challenge, man. The challenge is that a lot of players like to do right there is when you make them one shot, they don't back off. They go for the re-challenge instantly. And I literally knew that guy was going to challenge me. I had no hesitation. And that's exactly what happened. We were able to take him out. Now, they're going to go to my favorite skybar place. So we go through, and this area for me is everything. If you can get this area in front of me, this control, I really think it opens up the map for defense and offense. So that's my kind of goal there. We took out the first guy. I'm like, right, now we're in a good position here. I can go through, and before we advance across the map, I'm just trying to clear our spawn, because the thing about control is I feel like sometimes the big issue you have is one of your teammates could be in their spawn, but they have you spawn trapped. And it just causes massive kind of discomfort between the team. It causes massive pacing issues. So sometimes I like to back off, make sure our area is cleared before we advance. And that was one of those instances. I just lost a gunfight, unfortunately. We're going to go through. The guy's on the stairs. Great position. Another tip for you guys. If you die to someone like that in a good position, mentally note that position down. That's what I did. I was like, right, I don't see that position used a lot. Great position. I might have to implement that into my gameplay. So now we go through here. We try to take out the enemies. I know I don't have much success going through the right-hand side because they're playing creddy corners. So I'm like, right, let me mix things up here. My teammates are going through the right. This is good. We're going to go through. We get 2, and I get killed again. Not an ideal situation. You see, I'm trying something different, and that's what it's about, trying something different. Luckily enough, you know, my teammates managed to push through. They're playing amazingly. I didn't do too much this round. I was like, let me try to be impactful. Let me use a cruise missile, and I really want to stress this enough. The only reason I use a cruise missile there, the only reason is because they off spawn. If they were on the hard point, I would not have used a cruise missile, because what happens is they 9 out of 10 times they have a trophy system there. Because they were off spawns, I was very, very confident that they wouldn't have a trophy system. We go through, we take out one, I dive to the right, there's 2 enemies there. Again, I haven't done anything this round, and I think the reason I didn't get to do anything, honestly, I probably should have switched to an SMG and just gone for the flank. I always like to flank on offense on control. The only reason why I didn't do it now is because yeah, because I had an assault rifle. I did it once, it didn't work out, but looking back at this round, if I could improve anything, it probably would have been get an SMG out, go for the flank, and just try to make a play. But I mean, regardless, 3 versus 1, my teammates managed to clutch up there, but the one good thing I did, the one positive thing I did personally was, I think using the cruise missile was very beneficial, able to kind of scare them off for starters, so that 5 seconds kind of hesitation allowed my team to get into good positions, and I was able to get 1 kill. But besides that, I didn't do too much, man. I didn't do too much for the second round, and we're into the 3rd round. Hopefully this can be the final round in the defense, man. And so far, so good. I think we're like 2-0 in the series so far, so we're doing pretty good into the 3rd round here of the 3rd game. How can we approach this? What can we do here? We're going to go through. We've got the assault rifle in hand once again, and off the break, I do the same thing. Most breaks here, I like to watch this kind of right area, and yeah, I think I got the kill the first time, but this time didn't quite work out. The guy was ready. He was already there. I think I actually took my time off the spawn, so that was probably the problem. I was a second or two too late. The break is really important, man. The break is one of the most important things because it's all about the timing. I go down there now. Normally, I don't like to go down those ladders, but the reason I did, I just wanted to get there quite quickly, and I didn't really expect them to be there. I was hoping you wouldn't be there, but yeah, once you kind of commit to that gunfight, if they're there, you're not winning that one. We go through, I spot the guy on the top here, so I'm going to try go through, center onto him, and I'm like, right, if I can play for this kill, I'm going to get to the catwalk area, I'm going to jump around the corner, and there you go. We're in a good spot here to hopefully take them off the hill. I notice nobody's there, and now it's all about just holding this position. If I can hold this position and get some map control, we'll be in a great spot. And what do? I overcommit again. So many times this specific map, I've just been overcommitting in good spots, and I think that comes down to patience, to be honest with you. Patience and discipline. Once I know I'm in a good spot, I do it a lot of the time, but sometimes I kind of forget it, and that was an example there. If I get a kill in a positive spot, it doesn't mean I have to go for the second. Sometimes I try to do a bit too much, and I'm sure a lot of people in the video can also relate. I think sometimes in solo queue, you try to do a bit too much because you're trying to overcompensate for what your teammates aren't doing, and sometimes doing too much can lead to you doing nothing at all. And that was kind of one of those scenarios. I got a kill, I could have just backed off, but it is what it is. We go through, great shot to the first guy, gonna recenter into the second, and we're gonna use a cover in front of us. So I notice how I'm kind of pre-aiming as I'm jumping. It just makes it a bit easier. This was really unfortunate here, man. I chuck a stun grenade, I back off, I'll go for the pre-fire, and that's just so unfortunate. I was like moving around on the prone position, trying to readjust, trying to get into a power position, and that guy just came around the corner, absolutely fried me, man. Good shots from him, nothing much I could do about that. But yeah, with about 20 seconds left here, we're doing a good job on B, and I'm going to go to the sky bar, try to get to a position again. And what I'm thinking on the map is, right, if I can get to this kind of middle area here, lock down middle, I'll be able to stop them on B. I probably prefer going to the sky bar here, but it's okay. We go through really good shots with the help of my teammate. We get the first guy, the second guy does die, and just like that, with 15 seconds, I know they're going to have to play aggressive on B. So I'm going to take out one, push through, take out the second, really good use of my jump shot, go through. The third's going to push me. We're going to pre-aim the right. We're going to make him weak. My teammate's going to help me out. Even if I die, we've done enough damage there. We've made him one shot. Now it all depends on my teammate. But with the lives going down 14 versus 7, this round should be over, and that's exactly what happens. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, man. We're progressing pretty well, man. We're about to hit diamond, but as I mentioned, if you guys want to see this live on stream, let me know down in the comments, man. If nothing, if you guys persuade me, I might have to throw in the stream for some live gameplay. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate every single one of you, man. You guys are absolutely goated in the community, man. I just want to say thank you for the constant support. We've been grinding, man. 2 videos a day. It's taken a lot of work and energy, but it's worth it, man. You guys appreciate I really appreciate you guys. You guys been showing a lot of support. Thank you so much, and I'll catch you in tomorrow's video. Peace.